Welcome to the dungeon guide for the Tower of Zot. Crash here is nothing special, watch out for AoEs and take in the scenery. First boss of this dungeon is Mindy. The first boss of this dungeon is Mindy. Mindy will open up with a tank buster called Manasuya Bio, indicated by this big red arrow that is put on the tank, and this ability will also inflict a poison debuff. Its attack is Manasuyu Blizzard 3, creating room-wide AoE cones. Find a safe sliver to stand in. After this, immediately watch out for AoE attack Manasuya Fire 3, which only leaves a small safe zone around the boss. Manasuyu Thunder 3 follows, creating smaller AoE circles that progress outward from the front, back, and sides of the boss. During this time, Mindy will cast Manasuyu Bio 3, a large AoE cast out from the front of the boss. This attack also inflicts poison to anyone it hits. Healers beware. At this point in the fight, Mindy will create a sword and throw an orb towards it. Once it hits, it will cast any of the third level spells used previously in the fight, so stand by for fun. Drupad will do some party-wide damage, heal through it as necessary. From here on out, Mindy will continue to repeat these mechanics until she's licking the pavement. Once again, there isn't much special about this trash, just AoE him down and enjoy the fun. Second boss is Sandy. Her first attack is also a tank buster, but this one is called Itsativa CD, marked the same as before. The next attack is called Propti CD. This will target each player individually with a long column attack, followed by Manasuyu Berserk, which will summon 5 orbs in a circular formation around the room. When Sandy casts Explosive Force, it will quickly detonate the orbs. Plan your escape ahead of time in order to not get caught in multiple blasts by making your way to the spot in the ring without an orb. This attack is immediately followed by Procamia CD, which creates a small AoE circle around the boss. If you're caught in the circle cast, it will freeze you, forcing you to take high damage. Melee players beware. Next up is Manasuyu Stop, which essentially buffs Sandy so when she casts Propti CD, it will freeze the player, forcing them to take the hit this time. Avoid stacking up with party members. Sandy will now cast Manasuyu Confuse, spawning clones of herself. But don't worry, the real Sandy will have the only unique icon, and is also the only one not moving. Mechanics from here will repeat until the boss is dead, including being frozen during the cast of Propti CD. More trash. Continue to watch AoEs and be careful how much you pull, lest ye die. This brings us to the last boss. Harbinger Elect, the Magus Sisters. The first attack Cindy has for us is called Samsara. It is a party-wide attack dealing light damage. Not long after this ability, Cindy will summon her sisters to help her out. Focus on Cindy until she is down, or she will just keep resummoning her sisters that you've killed. The Glacial Ice text queue alludes to the Blizzard Cone AoEs that spawn radially from each sister. At the same time, long column AoEs will move across the room. As if that isn't enough, 2 proximity damage markers will also join the party. Do your best, run for your life, and remember, eating one AoE is better than eating multiple AoEs. Each one of these sisters' triple combos is followed by our good friend the Tank Buster with the same red marker as before. Mindy and Sandy will repurpose some of their old attacks in between Super Delta combos. Keep on the lookout for AoEs. The text queue, Thunderous Tempest, will combo the radial thunder attacks from before, this time with varying circle sizes, along with thicker column AoEs that move across the room. Within this combo, a stack-up marker will drop on a random player. Take a break from running in fear to stack up and share the damage. The text queue, Insatiable Flame, will cast the Fire 3 ability from before. Make your way to the safe spot in the center. As soon as Fire 3 goes off, move to avoid the column AoE that spawns on top of you. These columns will continue to creatively spawn. During the second Fire 3 AoE cast, the sisters will try to trick you with personal AoE markers. However, the cast time is long enough that you can stand in the safe circle and then immediately space apart to avoid the stacking damage. Mechanics will repeat until all the sisters are licking the pavement. Make sure to tip your healer a commendation on your way out, especially if you had a hard time with those AoEs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.